Are you ready to see me take this alligator photo from blah to blam? Well, stay tuned, and in this tutorial we'll dive right into it. So one of the first things I want to do is isolate our subject matter. So we'll start by cleaning up this photograph. I'm over here in the heal tool with the content aware remove. I'm going to resize our brush with the mouse wheel, and let's just take out some of these lily pads. Quick and easy, there wasn't much to that. Now we're going to smooth out the water some. So let's close the heal tool, open our masking, and we're going to select subject. And now that the subject is selected, we're going to come up here on the mask, right click, duplicate, and invert. So now we have our water selected, and we're going to take the texture down a little and the clarity as well, which is really smoothing out that water and making our subject pop. So now we'll close that and select our subject mask, and we'll do a little work on the gator here. I'm going to bring my contrast up some, bring my blacks down, the highlights just to get rid of a little bit of that sheen. We're going to take our texture up quite a bit to make this alligator stand out, and our saturation up quite a bit as well. I think we'll bring our exposure up just a hair, and that is looking pretty good. So we'll create a new mask now, linear gradient, and work on the top of this image some. I just want to take the shadows in the water up and drop the clarity, and that looks better. It's a little less distracting. Let's go ahead and go to our crop now. I'm going to keep the original crop ratio, but I just want to cut it in here a little bit, get a little closer, and have the gator a little more on that 1/3 line. Something about like that. Actually, I'm going to move it to the left a little bit, give him a little more breathing and looking room there. And I think that looks a little better. So now we're just going to clean up our image some. We'll zoom in here on the gator, and we're looking at the reflection. Going to take some little imperfections out of the water. So resizing our brush with the mouse wheel, still on content aware. Let's just go ahead and take some of these out. And we'll come up here and move our selection from the navigator panel. That's looking pretty good. Now we're going to start over, but this time focus on the gator and not the reflection. Clean them up a little bit, just some of these bright distracting parts. Not a whole lot to do there. Let's go ahead and resize. Now we're going to come down to our sharpening. Holding the Alt key will make the image black and white. I'm going to increase the sharpening just a little bit. Increase the radius. Increase the detail. And dial in our mask. I want it mainly on the edges there. I think that's looking pretty good. I do not believe this image needs much in the way of noise reduction. I will bring it up just a little bit, and I do see a tiny bit of color noise in this area here. Let's see if we can get rid of that. And there we go. I think that's looking pretty good. One more thing I might want to do is come back up here on the heal tool. Visualize spots, and move this slider over and look for any sensor dust spots or any little imperfections in the water we still might want to get rid of. It might show up on a print, but we can't see on the computer screen. Not going to be too nitpicky. Something about like that. Turn off our visualize spots. And here we have our before and our after. We've isolated the subject matter and just gave it kind of that moody, dreamy look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I have a bunch more of these under my Lightroom playlist, so go ahead and check them out. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share this video with anyone who might enjoy it. Thanks for watching.